Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Um, I'm back after a very long time, and the last video that I made was, I think, 2 months back, and you guys showed a lot of love and care for in that video with just 21 views, 0 likes, 0 comment, 0 share. Well, I just have 5 subscribers as of now, but it's completely fine. It's okay. I have a lot of patience. And I think I need to be very consistent with my YouTube videos because I did not take it very seriously when I started the channel, but I think because of some external motivation, my sister gave it to me, my friends told me to do this, and because of that motivation, I thought I should actually start posting. And because this channel is going to be a place where me, as a 20-year-old, as a clinical psychology student, will be exploring her life. I started this channel as when I was 19 years old, and I kept posting, but then there are times when you do not get time for making videos, and you lose track sometimes. But anyways, from now on I'll be very consistent, and I have one very good news for you. I am right now in the 4th year of my bachelor's, and in that 4th year of my bachelor's, the government of India has proposed this new policy, which is the new education policy, NEP, where if you're doing your honors, you need to have 4 years of bachelor's and 1 year of master's. And in that 4 years of bachelor's, you need to have internship. So as a clinical student, I would prefer a hospital setting. And last Thursday, it's 12th of August 2026, Wednesday, today. Last Thursday, it was 6th of August, right? 6th of August on Thursday. And we'll be having our internships on Thursdays and Fridays, but our teachers told us, and the other authorities of our department told us, that each and every specialization in our department, we have clinical, counseling, education. Each one of you will be going to a school setup. Now, for counseling and education, this is fine, but for clinical students, it's quite unfair. So me and my friend, we thought of making a very spontaneous, it was a very spontaneous plan. We thought of going to different hospitals in my city and asking for internship. And the best hospitals, which is SSG and HMH, we tried going there, and we went there, and our letter got accepted. Okay, it was a draft that we ourselves made, that okay, we are student of 4th year bachelor's clinical psychology, this is the university's name, and this is what we have expectations from your organization. So they were like, okay, fine, cool. They signed it, they stamped it, and everything was perfect. Fridays and Thursday evenings were like perfect because we were like, okay, everything got accepted and we are really happy now. Saturday we had our classes. We were attending our classes when one of our sir comes into the class, and they're asking, where is Anushree and Soumya? I'm Anushree. My friend is Soumya. And the HOD is calling them. We were like, अरे क्या हो गया? And then हम बाहर गए. बाहर जाने के बाद he told us that HMH for now is not open for you guys. Bachelor's students are not our priority. Master's students are. Now, for a second, we were shocked as hell because we gave in so much. The whole day we were just looking for hospitals and going from this hospital to that hospital, distributing our letters, getting it signed, getting it stamped, and there was such a headache that day. And for a moment it was like, oh, everything was a waste, we shouldn't have went there. But later on, because I had a company where I could share my what do we say, failure So we were like kind of cool about it. Okay, ठीक है, नहीं हुआ तो नहीं हुआ, अभी देखते हैं, नेक्स्ट देखा जाएगा. And then Sunday passes, Monday, because we also went to SSG, our sir said कि SSG में हो जाएगा तुम लोगों का. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, SSG में कर दो हमारा. तो हमारा SSG में कंफर्म हो गया. Now HMH is the top hospital in my city, and then next comes like SSG and then the other hospitals. So we wanted to get into HMH, but वो नहीं हो पाया, तो अब इसमें कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Then yesterday, which was Tuesday, we went. Somehow I just overheard someone speaking कि HMH में seats खुल गई हैं for bachelors, and I was like, okay, either I need to speak to my sir, my coordinator. I went with my friend and they were like, HMH में डाल दो तुम्हारा, क्योंकि तुमको HMH में चाहिए ना. तो मैंने कहा हाँ, बट सीट्स तो आपने कहा था बंद हो गई. तो उन्होंने कहा वापस खुल गई हैं. तो what can be a better thing, डाल दो, HMH में हो गया हमारा वापस. And then this was a criteria, and फिर उसके बाद हमारा orientation हुआ, which said कि ठीक है, अब तो जितने HMH के बच्चे हैं वो HMH में उनका इसीलिए हो पाया क्योंकि वो सामने से गए थे बात करने के लिए. तो थैंक गॉड. एंड मैं बहुत ग्राउंडेड वाली खुशी आई मेरे अंदर कि चलो ठीक है, अच्छा हुआ जो हुआ. एंड देन नाउ व्हाट इज़ द सीन इज़ दिस Thursday we'll be starting with our internship. Stay tuned if you want to know what internships in 4th year clinical psychology in India in a hospital setting looks like, because it's the best hospital. The name itself says Hospital for Mental Health, which is HMH. So and this best aligns with my future goal. And another thing that I would like to share, there are 2 other things, तो वो मैं बताऊँगी. I wrote a letter to God saying कि ये है the pink part, you know. इसमें मैंने क्या लिखा था, I'll read it out loud. This I wrote this on 6th August, which was Thursday. I wrote it यहाँ हॉस्टल से निकलने से पहले जब हम जा रहे थे देखने के लिए कि कौन सा हॉस्पिटल में जाना है, कौन से में नहीं. I wrote, I want to get into a hospital that is nearby, best aligns with my future goal, and gives stipends to interns. Both of us, which is me and my friend, should get into the same hospital. Our department authorities should agree with our preference. We get it done before 13th of August 2026, and it's 12th August today. Oh my god. And then I'll show it to you ऐसे. I kept it idhar, and this is my छोटे से भगवान. I got, my mother gifted this to me on my birthday. Happy. It kind of worked. I'm really happy. Second thing, the learning that I got by this 2-3 days of hard work, and then again got rejection and other things, was that my friends, some of them, they're upset because I did not tell them that I am going to this place. I know I should have told them, at least mentioned it once, but it was so spontaneous, just let's go. So we took our scooties out and then we left. And then it wasn't even confirmed कि हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं. वो तो ऐसे रास्ते में मिल गया कोई हॉस्पिटल तो चले गए. तो ये था हमारा सीन. एंड लेटर भी हमने ऐसे करके लिख के रखा था, तो हमने जाके दे दिया. सो what I learned was, what my friends who are upset, what they thought was, they wanted the authorities to be just without them doing anything. Just being a coordinator, just being something where you're helping others, just being ऐसे what do we say, keeping information of everything, will not make the authorities work for you. If you want to get into something, if you want something, you need to work hard. You need to get up, you need to work for it, and then in certain cases, you even have to be against the authorities, right? But not extremely, in a very balanced way. So I did this, and it got me a really good learning that from next time onwards, if I want to get something, I will have to work hard for it. I will stand up, I will work for it, and then get it done. And the feeling that I'm having right now is so good, because I did this thing on my own, and then I'm getting a taste of my fruit. I'm getting a taste of my hard work, which is a fruit. I don't know, there is something like that. I don't exactly know. So getting the fruit of your hard work, patience, whatever it is. So whatever it was, I did my hard work and I got my prize, and it made me really happy. And it also got me a learning that people who were waiting for the authorities to do things for them, because our authorities are themselves, they said that if you want to get into a hospital setting or any sort of organization, you need to get it done by yourself before 13th of August. You can bring up your preferences. Okay, and we were like, why to focus on school settings, we'll directly go to the hospital setting. We went to the hospital setting, spoke to strangers, spoke to authorities, and both the hospitals, they are government hospitals, so they usually don't give as a attention to random interns. You have to stand in line, you have to speak to the compounder and other people, you have to speak to the security people, you have to speak to other clinical psychologists and the superintendent, and then you get an appointment. And after that, when you're done, when you've got the appointment, you then start with your delivery of speech, that I am this, I'm that, my introduction is this, and I want this from your organization, can we please have it? And then you again, the superintendent or the authority of the hospital will be asking you a lot of questions, and you have to be very diplomatic there. So I think when you work hard for your goal, you should not think about who's speaking to you, who's not speaking to you, because you did your part of hard work. And then at this point, if they are thinking that she should have told me that she's going to this place, then that is, I think, a little unfair, because you cannot be not speaking to me just because I did my part of hard work, right? So let's say I'm preparing good for my, like, really working hard for my exams, and then them calling me, you did not call me for a group study session. That's not fair. That's absolutely not fair. Okay, so anyways, I have to handle those relationships in my college. I also have to get prepared for my internship, because there are a lot of things coming, and I'm very sure you people are going to like it a lot, because the aim for my life, the aim that I have, the goal that I have for psychology and stuff and other related things, it's really going to excite you. Trust me when I say this. So as of now, so sorry. As of now, I prefer to record my videos in one go. I don't do the editing thing because I do not have much time. So as of now, my main goal is to do my internship and college studies. There are a lot of other things. For example, I'll also be publishing a paper. Okay, one is solo, one is with my friend. So stay tuned if you want to get more information, want to know what a life looks like of a clinical psychology student. And this is another thing for me, that recording videos, posting it on Instagram, on YouTube, etc. And as of now, I am reading a Substack and making my notes, and it looks really good. It says discipline doesn't come from motivation, it comes from having no other option. Cool. I'm right now in my hostel room. That's my bag, helmet, and here's my bed. And these are the books I read. I'll show you the books once I get free. Okay, cool. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow for more, and I do not know the dialogues. Yeah, okay, Cool. Bye.